Firstly, thank you everybody for coming. There's so many people here, a lot more than I expected, and today's been quite an honour to drive the Mercedes from 1924. Cars like this, usually you expect them to be in the museum and never to be driven. So to get the chance to drive this car, feel how well it handles, the noise was so loud, gave me a great feeling ahead of this weekend. You cannot be afraid of anybody. When the helmet goes on, you have one goal and one vision, and this is to be as fast as possible, as fierce as possible. We have some friendships outside of the race and when the helmet is off, but we're competitors, we're warriors, and we're here to win.
But you keep your helmet at Baku, no? I remember.
Maybe it's a safer thing to do. I mean, it's clear as a team we have a lot more we need to achieve. This has been a challenging season, no doubt, and everybody's working so hard to resolve this. Formula One is so competitive, and if it was easy, everybody would be winning and every team would be winning. And for 3 seasons, you've only had one team and one driver who is winning. So, last week was great to see Norris and McLaren have the chance to secure victory. But we need to look at ourselves and see where we can improve. To be honest, now in Formula One with the 24 races, I think we have a good diversity of circuits. I think it's really great to have the street circuits and some of the new circuits like Miami, which is a very different style of circuit compared to Imola and Silverstone. But then it's also great to have the old school, the character of these circuits, and I think this is what makes Formula One so great. Is you have so many changing environments, different temperatures, different layouts, different parts of the world, and for me, I'm happy with the races we have. When Imola returned in 2020, all of the drivers were so happy because this circuit has so much character. It's rare that race circuits are driving between the houses and you have people watching from their balcony in the last two turns, and this makes it really special. So for me, I'm very happy that Imola is here to stay. I think drivers would like the opportunity to fight for victory, and it is clear that if you are with a team that is at the back of the grid, the drivers, even if they have the best race of their life and they are performing the best of everyone, they will not achieve a victory. And I think what would be amazing is for all 20 drivers to arrive knowing they have a chance of victory. And right now I think there is maybe only 2 drivers who know clearly they have a very strong chance, and maybe only 2 extra drivers who have a very, very small chance. So this is Formula One. It has always been like this, but I think that would be the dream in the future, is a little bit less difference between all of the teams. Now I think when I joined Mercedes in 2022, I was arriving after Lewis had 8 years of dominance with the team. Obviously only lost one of the championships, but was always winning every season. So arriving in Mercedes in 22 is like arriving in Red Bull next season next to Verstappen, and I feel that I have proven myself against the greatest driver ever. So for me, whoever is my teammate next season, I'm happy to welcome anybody. If it's experienced world champion, or if it's a rookie. For me, when I arrive in the garage and I put my helmet on, it doesn't matter who is in the car next to me. I don't have a strong opinion about special helmets or livery. I think it's important to keep the identity so the fans clearly can see from from the grandstand which car is who and which driver is who, because for sure is difficult, but I think 1 or 2 times in the season it's quite special. I know that all of the drivers who have won this in recent years have gone on to achieve many great things. I have fingers crossed for the future. Yeah, for sure. My victory in Brazil was the most special moment in my career.
But Bahrain was incredible.
Of course, Bahrain was very special, and that was a moment I remember forever. But I think going back to the point from before, the week before I was in the Williams and I qualified 15th and I finished 15th, and 1 week later, I'm fighting for victory. I was still the same driver. I did not change in 1 week, so I was very lucky to have the chance to fight for victory. But there are also many great drivers every week who do not have the chance to fight for victory, and that is why Formula 1 is a bit challenging. Yeah, Kimi is a great driver for sure. He's won so much in the junior series, the same as many great drivers in Formula 1. So I have no doubt he will be in Formula 1 in the years to come. Years since the tragic weekend in Imola, and a reminder of how dangerous motorsport was and still is, and also a reminder of how far we have come as a sport in terms of safety. And unfortunately, in sport and in life, when tragedy happens, progress also happens. And it was only after the crash in 1994 that the sport made a lot of progress in terms of safety. So, of course, it's a shame that this was not earlier.
And the Senna name for you?
Of course, Ayrton Senna is a legend of our sport. Of course, he died in '94, and I was born 4 years later, so I didn't get to watch any of his races live. But of course, I've seen all of the videos, and you can see his talents.
Buonasera, everybody. Thank you so much for. It's a real honor for me to be here in this beautiful town, driving the car from 1924, 10 kilometers, and seeing what the Formula 1, the race cars were like back in the day, and being here to receive the Lorenzo Bandini Award is a real honor. Obviously, so many fantastic drivers have won this award in the past. Being here also with my race engineers as well, and Rosa, to receive this. And as Bradley said, Formula 1 and racing is like a family. It doesn't matter if you support Mercedes, you support Ferrari. We all love racing, and racing is life to us. So I'm so excited to be back here in Imola for the Grand Prix this weekend.
Con un grande protagonista della Formula 1, ovvero con George Russell e il suo trofeo, il trofeo Lorenzo Bandini. Mercedes anche Petronas.